Hello there, my Capricorn Collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Ooh, Cappies, there's so much with you. I don't know if this is business with you, religion with you. Some of y'all, maybe you're going through a major sort of split. There's the Two of Swords in reverse. Someone wants to bring some sort of upheaval energy. Some of y'all, this is why you stay out of karmic energy. Some of y'all, this is why you don't go back. So, what is this about when it comes to you? Capricorns, if you're going through something on a spiritual level, keep that energy in mind. Those of you dating, be mindful of those that are still stuck in broken down relationships from the past. Someone could be wanting to date you just to make somebody jealous. You need to pay attention to something just so you don't bring about this sort of disruption in your peace. So, damn. We are getting ready to come into retrograde, so just keep that in mind. Take what's yours, Capricorn, leave what's not. Be mindful of the drama, because that's what's going to make the difference with you. Making healthy choices. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Virgo. Be mindful of the cross-watcher vibes too, whether it's your cross-watchers or someone that you're dating, their cross-watchers. Some of you, when it comes to business vibes with you, you got this sort of lucky streak coming towards you. Not like conventional lucky, but a lot of opportunities wanting to come in. Don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself. Be humble as fuck too. So, good opportunities show up. Keep that shit to yourself. Because that's just going to attract a lot of energy you don't need. The Two of Pentacles there with the Two of Swords. Crown on that's the Five of Wands. Oh, there's so many people that want to bask in your sort of vibes here, Capricorn. I was going to say glory. And there's the Scorpio vibes. I'm on the edge of glory. There's the sun vibes. This is like when the cockroaches scatter when you turn the lights on. So you got a lot of cockroach energy around you. So some of you, you're trailing along a lot of sort of karmic vibes. Watch your favorite astrologer on this. Some of you, this could definitely be your astrology. I know there's some interesting things going on astrologically with you. The thing is not to disrupt that Two of Swords peace that you found. Allowing this energy to come in. Some of y'all, your moon nodes could be switching up. The Two of Pentacles there, getting ready to go into retrograde. Whatever you use for like your guide stone, whatever has been sort of educating your decisions now, stay in that vibe. Because it seems to be working. Definitely be very humble, though. So whatever you're doing, those of you, like, don't try to do a humble brag. Those of you online dating, be mindful of that, too. Because someone could just be dating you because they like the view from your place. Someone could just be wanting to date you because they like the car that you drive. Someone could be wanting to date you because they see you got some nice clothes. So, you know what I mean? Street Smart and Wise here. Ooh, six of cups. There's that sort of karmic vibe. Yeah, look at that. Some of you got some karmic energy that wants to come in, but I feel like you've established some healthy boundaries. So you understand the relationships, partnerships you don't need. So there's plenty of clarity when it comes to that. If you were once stuck, you're not no more. I once was lost, but now I see. Or was blind, but now I see. Yeah. There could be a Virgo influence that's sort of taken away this sort of, I don't want to say like animosity when it comes to you, to be quite honest here, Capricorns. Because that balance is coming in. Definitely watch your astrologer. This is like just a series of like fortunate events. Things that just sort of fall into place for you very easily. Those of you, when it comes to the work that you're doing, staying focused on that. Staying focused on the job at hand instead of being sidetracked. Being far more forward thinking. Some of y'all might want to set out the retrograde. Especially if you had a lot of interesting sort of switch ups because you paid attention to the last retrograde. This could be your rising sign. So some of you could be paying attention to your rising sign. I feel like this is just that sort of guidance energy you got going on. I think you're going to be your own knight in shining armor. So if you're looking for like a saving grace type vibe or something, or someone to come in and sort of sweep you up, you're going to be the one that's going to be able to sort of pick your own self up. I don't like all this sort of karmic energy that's like wanting to stay in your vibe or wanting to be humble, because not everyone's going to celebrate your successes. And some of you, that sort of brings about that sort of karmic type vibes, especially if you've got a lot of cross watchers. Somehow, whatever you're doing, social medias, right? If you're on dating sites, be mindful of that too. You should be street smart and wise. Some of this stuff is just normal. There shouldn't be a whole lot of drama with this, because the whole point is not for you to get sort of distracted. This is like you get the opportunity, take your time, enjoy it, and kind of feel it, right? Allow that sort of accomplishment energy to come in for you. It's like a humbling vibe. Especially those of you that have been doing the work. I like the Virgo energy for you. I don't know if maybe you have a Virgo rising, or maybe Virgo plays a part. Mercury, Pluto. You've been making some really smart choices, and now you're going to start getting those rewards and benefits. Just don't let this sort of karmic energy creep up behind you. Some of you, it could be romantic, all this pentacle vibes. This could be old co-workers. This could be partners. This could be people that you worked with. If you had disruptions in the past and you had to make some interesting choices and decisions, then you were being very protective of your vibe, your energy, and what you had going on. I think astrology is helping you out here, whether you pay attention to it or not. So just trust your intuition, because I definitely feel like your intuition is on point. Some of you, when it comes to the relationship front, some of you could be getting newly single. Some of you, once you get out of that sort of stuck, stagnant vibe, once you get out of those karmic relationships or partnerships, it's such a liberating vibe with you. This could be a work opportunity. Some of y'all could get a nice sort of break when it comes to your work. But once you're in that accomplishment vibe, once you get those accomplishments, be mindful of who you're sharing them with. This is like if you buy yourself a special gift, or there's something that you've been wanting to purchase or do, and you get that opportunity. Keep it to yourself. It's not time to really brag or let everyone know what you got going on. Be humble, sit down, right? King of Wands, the King of Swords. Ace of Wands to the Emperor vibes. Yeah. This is that energy. If someone's watching you, someone's watching them watching you, so on and so forth. So Capricorn, I feel like you're the one that got away. You're the opportunity that got away. So, damn. Some of y'all, this could be like lower management, middle management fiasco, and then there's like the upper management. Those of you Capricorns, if you're like in boss-ass energy, be sure to stay in boss-ass energy here. Emperors and empresses don't really let everyone know what the fuck they got going on. So that's what sort of works on your behalf. Whatever guidance energy you got, I think you're able to navigate in this very well. So I do feel like there's some education when it comes to this. Whatever you've been using as your sort of inspiration. Those of you, if you do freelance work or you get the opportunity to travel for work and you're dealing with multiple people, this is like a positive vibe for you. But keep it humble. This is like if you're thinking about a job advancement, or you're wanting to apply for a position, or you're thinking about switching altogether and maybe going to another company. Keep that energy to yourself. Because if someone's watching you, someone's watching them watching you. So that's sort of all that sort of karmic energy there. So definitely be mindful of cross-watching. Capricorns, be mindful of your cross-watching and energy so you don't sort of muck up your vibe. Nine of Wands, Libra, the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you got some blessings blockers around you. Those of you with, be mindful if you're dating. You could be dating somebody or thinking about dating somebody, but if they got sort of a messy vibe going on around them, if they're going through some kind of split up or they're way too caught up in an ex's energy, that way you don't sort of bring that karmic energy around on you. So if they mention an ex more than once, other than to say they're single and how long they've been single, that might be the red flag that this person isn't over their past partner. Some of y'all partners, if there's like multiple people they got to deal with, be mindful of that energy. Do be mindful. This is like 6 degrees of separation too. So just be mindful, whatever sort of vibes you got. Some of this should be more street smart than anything. Those of you, if you're dating, if you're wanting to do like a lot of bragging, things you bought, different things like that, be mindful of who knows that. You definitely got some karmic energy wanting to come in. When these opportunities come in for you, there's a lot of sort of jealous energy around it. Some of y'all maybe hold off on making a major purchase until you kind of see how things sort of weather out here as well. So be mindful of the work environment. Be mindful of the sort of energy that you're in. Be mindful of where you're at. Just so you don't want to stick out. So you don't want to wear like you don't want to wear $1,000 pair of shoes just anywhere. You don't want to take your fancy new car just anywhere. So, you know what I mean? Now's not the time for the bragging energy. And bragging is kind of like a humble thing, right? You get an opportunity and you want to let everybody know. Just censor that right now because you don't need that. 4 of Cups there to the 9 of Cups. There at the 7 of Swords. You got like blessings, blockers, and dream takers around you. So you've been pulling some really good vibes. And I like this for you, Capricorn. Some of you, when it comes to like your romantic relationships or partnerships, someone could just want to be with you because they like where you live. They like the view from your house. They like the fact that you have a nice vehicle. They like the fact that you take them on nice dates. So someone could be fronting just because they like the energy that comes with you. Capricorns, a lot of you, don't be so generous on the first dates. You might want to impress somebody, but kind of make them earn it before you really go through all that work and effort. You know what I mean, Cappies? Because some of y'all, they're going to fall in love with the sort of everything that comes with you and the expectations that comes with you being in your energy more so than you. So that's like common sense. So that should not be overwhelming with you either. Some of y'all are definitely dealing with someone who hasn't gotten over an ex energy. So do be mindful of that. Some of you, this could be your energy. Definitely be mindful of the overly passionate connections. So, damn, you know, you don't want to wake up and your wallet stolen, right? Yeah, there's like good blessings energy with you if you stay focused on like the higher vibrational energy. The Hierophant, the 5 of Swords, there's Temperance Angel, there's Archangel Michael, there's the 7 of Cups, and there's this Aquarius energy. Some of you could be more body focused, so if you're losing weight, maybe some of y'all might want to be getting some work done, or you're being very health conscious. Just want to keep that energy to yourself. I feel like you've gone through a cleansing vibe, so some of you could be detoxing or at least making sure that you're getting plenty of all the good things that you need. You're very aware. You're looking good. This is that sort of barrier energy with you. So be humble. Don't let everybody know what you got going on. Because who's going to want you for you, and who's just going to want you for what you have to offer? That's not necessarily specific to you, Capricorn. That's to anybody, especially if you're doing anything online. Do we want a song for you, Capricorn? Be humble. Sit down. Be humble, Capricorn. Sit down. Some of y'all maybe going to wait out this next retrograde. Watch your favorite astrologer. Whatever you're using is like your guidepost, your guiding stone, your sort of inspiration here. I think it's been on point. I think this is something that you have kept to yourself. So this is like if you find the perfect moisturizing cream, or you find the perfect barber or hairdresser or nail technician, or you find the best outlet mall, kind of keep that shit to yourself. So that way it's kind of personal to you. Definitely be very thrifty. So avoid the showmanship vibe, because then you're just attracting way too much unnecessary energy with you. I've got so much honey, the bees envy me. I've got a sweeter song than the birds in the tree. Ooh, I love the cardinal vibes with you. So, Capricorn, I don't know if you're cardinal energy or not. I feel like you got some blessings being sent. So if there's some sort of spiritual aspect when it comes to this, be thankful. Give thanks. Ooh, Capricorn. This is far more common sense. This should be something that you should be naturally thinking about. Those of you, this is when you've been working hard, you get that opportunity, and, you know, you get the promotion, or you get this great sort of nice little blessing, and you want to tell everybody, but you really don't want to do that. Especially if you got all this sort of karmic energy. You do have that vibe. If someone's watching you, someone's watching them watching you. But that's very sort of typical when it comes to like work situations, especially if you're wanting to upgrade yourself. Those of you, you could be going on different interviews. You could have your resumes out there. If this involves dating, even with the dating, keep everything sort of simple. Because it's not like if you're doing like a business dinner and you want to impress the person that you want to do business with, that's one thing. But some of you, when it comes to just regular dates, just keep it on the, you know, about medium. Don't overspend. Don't splurge. Make sure it's more about getting to know each other first, and then deciding if they're worth the extra time, energy, and attention. Because some of you, that's like, that's that sort of, is it really going to work or not? So if you're doing like a business lunch, or you're trying to get a partner, some of you a business opportunity, right? So you want a nicer sort of lunch with them versus someone that you met online. If you're going on your first date, if they see that you're going to spend a lot of money, then they're going to be there because you spend a lot of money. You're like, don't be the ATM machine. What else do you have for Capricorn on this? So keep them blessings to yourself. Especially those of you that's been working hard on this. Some of you, this is just common sense. If you're trying to flex, be mindful of the flexing energy. Those of you could have a maternal energy kind of sending you some blessings as well. If there's any particular philosophy, if you're someone that pays attention to the birds that you see, because of like some old saying that you always heard, I love this for you. It's a fruitful energy with you. But be humble and sit down, Capricorn. You got like way too many opportunists around you. So some of you, when it comes to the work that you're doing, keep that energy to yourself. If you got a lot of resumes out there, or you're going on a lot of job interviews, Some of y'all be mindful of that. It's kind of hard when you're interviewing for a place and they want to check your references with your current employer. That could get a little sort of sus. But it's kind of just the vibe that's out there. You definitely got people that want to block opportunities for you. So if you're in a competitive industry, be mindful of that. Don't mix your business and your personal life. That 4 of Cups there to the 9 of Cups. You could be someone's fake 9 of Cups because they see you as a advantage. They date you because the gifts are nice. They date you because you take them nice places. That's great if someone they're in your energy enough to deserve that. But until you get to know somebody, just lay low on that. Get to know them and see. It's almost like that sort of, I don't want to say rewards, but if they're worth the time, energy, and attention, then you can upgrade the dates. Because there's a lot of people that'll play that role as long as you're going to buy a nice dinner and good concerts, right? Some of y'all might want to change your passcodes. Or if you're doing something, don't use your work computer for your personal work. So be mindful of that as well. So if you're coming up with your own business plans and you're using a work computer, that's kind of stupid. So do be mindful of that. Some of you, if you're definitely out there, you got your resumes out there, whatever it is you got going on, be sure to compartmentalize. I feel like you're the creative energy here. So Capricorn, some of you could be getting wined and dined and people trying to impress you. So you could definitely have some decisions to make. There's definitely blessings wanting to come in, but you need to be humble as fuck. Some of you just straight ass common sense. I see you single. Especially if you're going towards something new, a new opportunity. Some of y'all are going to be putting in a lot of time. You're not going to really have time for dates. Who wants you for you and who wants you for this opportunity? So some of you be mindful of that. Compartmentalize your life. I feel like there's a cleanup crew. I feel like the astrology around you is kind of like the cleanup crew that's sort of helping to focus on this for you. But you still got to make smart choices. Keep those blessings to yourself. Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands, and Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. Be mindful of who you're confiding into. So, Capricorn, whatever you're doing, this shouldn't be all that overly dramatic, but if you're friends, you kind of do the same thing as your friends. So you're in the same sort of vibe. Maybe y'all share the same degree. You could work for the same company. Whatever you're doing, keep that to yourself. Because not everyone's going to like this opportunity with you, which is why no bragging. Keep that opportunity to yourself. Be mindful of who has access to your accounts as well. So some of y'all might want to change your passcodes, make them stronger. Don't use your work computer for personal use. That should be a given, right? Especially if you're maybe doing work, freelance work, or you're working on your own sort of projects. That should be common sense because it is on a work computer. Some of you, depending upon the contracts that you sign for the work that you do. I get this energy you're wanting a great opportunity, but you need to be very smart in how you go about this and who you let in on this. So get them resumes out there. Do whatever you want to do. Be mindful of, some of y'all just be mindful of, letting people see what the fuck you got. So cheaper dates, just so someone don't get used to you buying them fucking steak. all the time. Just keep it nice and simple. The point is to get to know them, not to impress them. Because then you're going to attract just a certain type of person. Some of y'all, this could be a business dinner. So someone could be trying to impress you with a nice lunch, or you could be trying to impress somebody with a nice lunch. That's an opportunity that could definitely work to your benefit. So that's a decision you're going to have to make. Even then, I think a bit of frugality on that goes a long way. Because someone's going to be paying very close attention to everything. This sounds overly dramatic, but for some of you, it just kind of is the way that it is. So from what point does the job interview start, and where does it end with you? That could be your energy, Capricorn, if you're taking on partners or you're starting your own business. And this could be if you're interviewing. I don't think you're going to be focused on a romantic relationship or partnership. Not if you're working on something that's going to be very financially beneficial to you. And don't mush up your work life and your romantic life. If you are dating somebody, pay attention to how many times they talk about their ex. Because some of y'all could be attracting someone that isn't over their ex. And you're just going to bring all that fucking karmic energy into the relationship or partnership. So, right, they can tell you that they're single, how long they've been single, and that's it. Any more than that, then maybe someone's got too much karmic energy around them. Take what's yours, Cappies, leave what's not. This is positive. It's blessings energy, but be humble. Some of y'all be humble just because that's like the smart thing to do. Just because you got the fancy watch or the fancy shoes or the fancy outfit doesn't mean you want to wear it everywhere that you go. That's street smart. That's common sense. Especially those of you on dating sites. Good luck. God bless, Cappies. Peace, love, and light. Watch your favorite astrologer, too.